Come on, kids. X marks the spot.
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the very best installments of the original Teen Titans, rating them on their action, plot, and emotional resonance.
So, does anyone actually have a plan?
Yes, we kick the butt.
Just like old times.
Number 20, Go. If you've ever wondered how the Titans became the Titans, this is the episode for you.
Hey, this isn't your town. Aren't you supposed to be with...
Just moved here. And from now on, I work alone.
To start, Robin and Starfire's first interaction is downright jaw-dropping. Considering Go also features some early team quibbling, fun action, and lots of callbacks, it's an easy winning formula. With the foresight of who these heroes will become, Go's straightforward origin story takes on a whole new meaning. It's not about establishing Robin, Starfire, Cyborg, Raven, and Beast Boy. It's about reminding you just how far they've all come.
I was ready to walk before you...
Quiet!
Hi.
Most shows don't wait until their final season to divulge their characters' origins, but in the case of Go, it was well worth the wait. Number 19, Lightspeed. As bizarre as it sounds, one of Teen Titans' best outings doesn't actually feature any of the namesake heroes. With the team around the world recruiting allies, it's up to Jinx and her crooked lackeys to carry the episode. And despite their proclivity towards evil, Lightspeed is anything but bad.
Who are you?
Kid Flash, fastest boy alive.
Are you supposed to be a good guy or something?
One of the best.
Thanks to strong writing and a heartfelt relationship with Kid Flash, Jinx goes from a one-note villain into a fan favorite in the span of 20 minutes. This antagonist spotlight is more than a refreshing change of pace, though. It expands the series' world by proving that even the smallest characters have a place in the story.
You're miserable.
I don't care who you are. Nobody messes with me.
Titans or not, Lightspeed is a heroic episode. Number 18, Homecoming. Titans, meet the Doom Patrol.
If this locator pod has found you, then you know what it means.
The Doom Patrol's in trouble.
They're another group of ragtag heroes fighting the good fight, but that's not the only similarity. Way back when, Beast Boy was a member too. While it's nice to learn more about everyone's favorite green hero, Homecoming really shines because of the Doom Patrol. Their cynical perspective forces Beast Boy to reevaluate why he fights with the Titans. And considering both teams are coming face to face with the aptly named Brotherhood of Evil, his decision doesn't come a moment too soon.
Titans! Doom Patrol! Attack!
Homecoming is the kind of episode that doesn't make you choose between character growth and exciting action. It's got both in spades. Number 17, The Quest.
It is only fair to warn you that I have trained with the best.
It's only fair to warn you, so have I.
When a snarky kung fu villain beats his spandex in less than wondrous fashion, Boy Wonder decides to enroll in a martial arts crash course from the true master. There's no gadgets, no teammates, and nothing but fighting. It's awesome! The Quest has more slick action scenes than most shows have in a whole season. Robin is really pushed to his limits, and it all pays off when he finally earns his stripes and gets to wipe the smug grin off his rival's face.
I am ready to train with you, true master.
I believe you are.
Although really, this whole episode is worth checking out just to see the other Titans pull out their best Robin impression. Number 16, Fear Itself. It'll take more than an Azarath, Metri, and Zinthos to get out of this one.
Come on, Raven, admit it. You were totally scared.
I don't do fear.
After watching a horror film, Raven's suppressed fear turns Titan's Tower into a glorified haunted house, complete with all kinds of creepy crawlies and nail-biting escapes. To make matters worse, the lights are off, and Raven's without her powers. Did we mention all of her friends start mysteriously vanishing too? Yeah, Raven isn't just watching a horror film anymore. She's in one. At the very least, the heart palpitations are worth it to see Raven reclaim hold of her emotions. As they say, there's nothing to fear but, well, you get the point.
I am afraid. I'm afraid, but that doesn't mean I can't fight back.
Azarath, Metreon, Zinthos!
Number 15, Titans East. Cyborg has always wanted to lead his own team, and in Titans East, he finally gets one, albeit one that's immediately brainwashed by Brother Blood.
Objective achieved, Headmaster. He suspects nothing.
Excellent, my students. Excellent.
Talk about a rough first day, right? Brother Blood's assault on Titans East is one of the most harrowing fight scenes in the series, but somehow, it's immediately topped when Robin and the others show up, turning the episode into a legendary Titan v Titan smackdown. It's a sight to behold, and that's without even mentioning Cyborg's epic last stand against Brother Blood. Even though their team got off to a rough start, Titan East's debut is one to remember.
It's not in the circuitry, is it? It's not the machine that resists you. It's me, my spirit.
Number 14. Things change. Instead of a crazy fight, last-minute plot twist, or romantic sunset kiss, Teen Titans ends with heartbreak.
Tara?
Beast Boy spends the entire final episode trying to reconnect with Tara, or at least someone he thinks is Tara, as she constantly reminds him the girl he knew is nothing more than a memory. It begs a lot of questions. Is this really Tara? Is she lying? Does it even matter? Things Change lives up to its title by acknowledging that nothing stays the same forever, and at a certain point, even superheroes have to move on. It's a deeply bittersweet curtain call for the Titans, but we wouldn't have it any other way.
Things change, Beast Boy. The girl you want me to be is just a memory.
Number 13. The Beast Within. Despite his name, this is the first and only time that Beast Boy really acts like, well, a beast. It's not entirely his fault. Exposure to some strange chemicals turn him and his nemesis Adonis into cranky green werebeasts. The monster-sized duel makes for a thrilling episode, but only because it also strikes Beast Boy's deepest insecurities. After all, having him turn into a literal rampaging monster is as obvious a metaphor as you can get. Later, a quick pep talk from Raven of all people reminds Beast Boy that, werebeast or not, he's a Titan to the very end. Now, can someone please pass the tissues?
Having that thing inside doesn't make you an animal. Knowing when to let it out is what makes you a man.
Number 12. Mad Mod.
That's right, lads and lovies. You're the only students at Mad Mod's Institute for Bratty Teenage Do-Gooders.
All it takes is one look to see why this is not your average Titan adventure. Then again, Mad Mod isn't your average Titan villain either. He's very British, very evil, and very into optical illusions. By trapping the Titans in the villain's trippy school, Mad Mod becomes pure chaotic fun in the best way possible. The inventive setting lends itself to a trove of visual gags and exciting fight choreography. Plus, who doesn't love a good crazy chase sequence? Especially one that's played over such groovy music. If you're looking for a crowd pleaser, Mad Mod is Teen Titans at its zany best.
Hello, Governor.
School's out, Mod, and you're looking at about 20 years of detention.
Number 11. Titans Together. After an entire season of recruiting heroes and foiling sinister plots, the Titans finally squared off against the Brotherhood of Evil in one final battle, and it did not disappoint.
Titans, together!
Like its name implies, Titans Together brings in more guest stars, cameos, and returning favorites than you'd ever think possible. They have Kid Flash, Titans East, Jinx, Hotspot, we could go on. The villain side is just as stacked. The staggering roster of characters make the confrontation feel suitably grand. Not that we'd expect anything less from what's ostensibly Teen Titans' last fight. Beast Boy may technically save the day, but this one is a win for all Titans.
He's totally gonna freak this time.
Number 10. Apprentice. While there have been a fair few contenders for the title, by far the greatest foe the Titans have ever faced is Slade.
Sending trouble your way, leaving cryptic clues for you to unravel. I was testing you. For some time now, I have been searching for an apprentice.
Shrouded in mystery, his intention for the most part of the first season seems to be hiring supervillains, masterminding crimes, and generally causing wanton destruction. As it happens, what he wanted all along was for Robin to join him as a successor. Unfortunately, the Boy Wonder doesn't have much choice in the matter when Slade reveals he has infected the rest of the team with nanoscopic probes. As a result, Robin is forced to turn to the dark side in order to protect his friends, making for a dramatic two-parter.
New deal, Slade. If I lose my friends, you lose your apprentice. And I know how you hate to lose.
Number 9. Birthmark. We all knew that Raven's powers were mired in darkness, and that she certainly had some demon in her heritage. What we didn't expect is that it would be her destiny to end the world. We get our first little taste of this as she starts to experience hellish visions on the eve of her birthday. If that wasn't creepy enough, Slade makes a return from the dead.
It's been a long time, hasn't it, Titans? A month? A year? A millennium? Far too long for my tastes, anyway.
Only this time, he comes equipped with some satanic superpowers while acting as an envoy for Raven's dear old dad. With its bleak tone and apocalyptic foreshadowing, this was the episode that had both Raven and us by the throat.
You can't run away from who you are.
I can try.
Number 8. Betrothed. Starfire is a sweet, strong, and compassionate individual who would go to the ends of the earth for those she loves, even if it means getting married.
Nothing is wrong. I am getting married.
What?
In a rather unexpected twist, the Titans discover that Star is to enter an arranged marriage for the sake of her home planet of Tamaran. As you might have guessed, Robin is none too thrilled that the girl of his dreams is about to get hitched, especially when it turns out that her groom-to-be is a massive slime monster. No surprise that the whole marriage was arranged by Star's insidious sister, Blackfire. The episode even pays homage to The Graduate at one point.
Starfire!
Number 7. Nevermore. Given the nature of her powers and the need to constantly suppress her emotions, one can imagine that Raven's head would not be the happiest place to visit. Well, Beast Boy and Cyborg get a first-hand experience when they accidentally find themselves traveling into her mind by means of a magic mirror.
Different sides of Raven's personality. We're not in Raven's home.
We're in her head.
And I want you out.
While inside, they discover the physical manifestations of her closed-off emotions, not to mention a glimpse of what we would later discover to be her demon father, Trigon.
Hatred shall rule.
Let's just say I have issues with my father.
A crazy adventure in and of itself, it certainly succeeds at bringing the three closer together as friends. Number 6. Don't touch that dial. Ah, control freak. Out of all the villains on this show, no one brings us more entertainment than you.
From this moment on, your television belongs to me. Control freak!
Guys?
Unleashing his most nefarious of schemes, this super-powered couch potato traps the Titans inside of television itself. What follows is a hilarious dash across channels where the team finds themselves encountering kid shows, soap operas, straight-to-TV monster movies, commercials, and every other kind of satire you could expect. Bonus points if you manage to catch all the film references they managed to fit in, including Gremlins, Star Wars, and even The Matrix.
Titans, go!
There can be only one!
Number 5. Aftershock. Hers is a tale of complexity and tragedy.
Hey guys, miss me?
While Tara seemed like the ideal candidate to join the Teen Titans, what with her rough and tumble personality and the chemistry she has with Beast Boy, she also held a shocking secret. She was Slade's second apprentice. Following her betrayal, Tara manages to seemingly take out each Titan and lead the way for Slade to take over the city. As you might have expected, the Titans aren't done yet, leading a full counterattack against her. What follows in part 2 is Tara's most defining moment as Beast Boy tries to convince her of the good still inside her, leading to her sacrificing herself to defeat Slade.
You were the best friend I ever had.
Tara, you won't be forgotten. Number 4. How long is forever? Many agree that Starfire is the emotional core of the Titans, though who would have expected she was also the glue that held them together?
Stop! Friends must never behave this way, and especially not on Blorthog. Do you wish to invite the Rekmaz?
The Zuntite?
During an encounter with the time-traveling villain, Warp, she finds herself projected into the future, discovering that in her absence, the Teen Titans have disbanded.
The Titans are history, Star. Your friends aren't friends anymore.
Heartbroken by the dismal fates that have befallen her now aged friends, Star does her best to make things right and alter time itself. All we can say is prepare to be hit in the feels in all the right ways. Number 3. X. What was once a guise used by Robin to try and get closer to Slade comes back to bite him when an unknown thief ends up stealing the high-tech suit for his own affairs.
Who are you? If I wanted you to know that, would I be wearing a mask?
Now forced to literally fight his past failings, Robin ends up questioning the line between hero and villain. This line is further blurred by Red X himself, who, for all his selfish actions, proves that whoever is under that mask has some measure of honor left. With awesome action sequences, a provocative message, as well as the introduction of a badass new anti-hero, X truly did mark the spot on this one.
I thought you didn't like to play the hero. Doesn't mean I don't know how.
Number 2, the end. It may have been prophesized, but who would have guessed that Raven would have ended up fulfilling her destiny by summoning her demonic father? With the world set ablaze, the Titans are forced to team up with Slade to take down Trigon and restore what has been lost.
For the record, I'm nobody's servant.
Throw in a cataclysmic backdrop, evil duplicates, an adorable child Raven, and a fight with a literal devil, and we get the Teen Titans at their best over the course of this 3-episode story arc. Goes to show that not even the forces of hell can be good old-fashioned teamwork.
They are my family. This is my home, and you are not welcome here. Azarath Metrion Xantha!
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1, Haunted. Robin's obsession with Slade has been a running trait throughout the series, as it's a toxicity that has caused no end of friction between him and his teammates. But what happens when that obsession turns to paranoia?
What happened?
You are hurting me.
Slade ran right by you! How could you let him get away?
But, Robin, there was no one there.
In what has to be one of the most mature and genuinely unsettling episodes, Robin finds himself being hunted by his most hated enemy. There's only one problem. The other Titans can't see Slade and think their friend has finally gone off the deep end. As the attacks get worse and worse, we're all left wondering if the Boy Wonder has truly lost it, or if there is something far more sinister afoot.
I am the thing that keeps you up at night. The evil that haunts every dark corner of your mind. I will never rest. And neither will you.
We know it's tough to pick, but what's your favorite episode of Teen Titans? Let us know in the comments below.
Not bad, kid. Not bad.
Did you enjoy this video? Check out these other clips from WatchMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.